Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Kat with Spiritual Guidance. It is Wednesday, February 4th, right? I think. February is moving right along. I hope everybody's having a great day. We're just going to do a general collective read again. Again, if anybody has anything specifically, feel free to leave that in the comments, and I will take into consideration a type of read that people are looking for. It's just going to be a collective general read, and we'll see whatever comes out, and that's the direction that we'll take the read. Okay, so let's get started. All right, Spirit Guides, Universe, what are the main messages that you would like me to tell my viewers? What is the information that needs to be told? Please help me to deliver that message. Here we go. Self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Ooh, engagement ring. Higher commitment, eternity, partnership, union, and completion. What else? Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness of love, and affection return. Oh, so some of you might have a really good connection coming in, or if you're in a connection, this is leveling up the commitment, taking it to the next level. But if you don't have anyone, I feel like there's somebody coming in that's going to be really good for you, and it's going to be someone who reciprocates, isn't lazy in a relationship. New phase and rekindle, renew, growth, changed mind, and rise from the ashes. Anything else, Spirit? If nothing else, I'm going to move to another deck. Okay, abundance. And some of you might have a new job coming in, maybe some unexpected money, maybe a higher refund than you were expecting, something like that. All right, so let's move on to the tarot. All right, Spirit, what do I need to tell the collective? Oh, I need to put my glasses on. I feel like I can't see. Knight of Cups, charming. See, I told you, there's somebody new coming in here. My Knight of Cups card is, not only is it action, but it's new. It's a little bit newer for me. It's a genuine offer. So somebody might ask you out, or if this is job related, I feel like there could be a job hunter. If you have your resume on some of those apps, I feel like a job hunter maybe you made yours public and they can go in and they see it, and there might be some kind of offer coming in. So if this is about work or something like that. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like you have not met this person yet. Yes, okay. Well, any moment, this person will be reaching out. You got the Fool, could be an Aries you're dealing with. Ooh, they see you as very successful, very independent, very confident. Okay. All right, let's start getting some clarification. Okay. So I do feel Sagittarius energy, Aries, water. It's weird because there's like a newness to this energy coming in. Okay, here's what it is. This person coming in, they definitely aren't extroverted, okay? So for them to reach out to you is going to take a lot for them to make that move, whoever this is. I'm getting that this person, and I want to say they might work in like an IT department, but they are a much more introverted. I mean, they do talk. They're not like completely introverted. But I'm getting that this person, if you're super outgoing, I think this is what this person is attracted to. you know, they say opposites attract. Tell me about the Four of Swords there real quick. Yeah, see the moon. Yes, this person has a very, could be a Pisces, a very reserved, very reserved personality. That once they get to know you though, you see a whole nother side. So when you first meet this person, if you do, or this is who you're dealing with, this person is probably very reserved, but then once they get to know you, they open up. Okay, so let's start clarifying. Tell me about self-indulgence, please. Okay. Page of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, you've done the work. You might be into self-help books. Maybe you went to counseling. You're also taking some time for yourself, valuing who you are. You could be somebody who has you could be a very curious person. I'm getting like Scorpio vibes. Somebody that really likes to do a lot of research. You might be observing someone else right now. Tell me about engagement ring. You might be a person that really observes somebody's actions, and you're one of those people that like, you're not a words of affirmation, or if you are, you're somebody's like, yeah, words are nice, but I want to see I want to see action. Seven of Cups, choices, illusion, indecision, and wishful thinking. So for some of you, you might attract a lot of attention. You might have a personality, like I said, I was getting earlier, you might be very charismatic, you're very extroverted, and the person you're meeting is opposite, or if roles are reversed, and put it that way. Tell me about blowing a kiss. Ace of Swords, clarity, breakthrough, truth, authority, and new beginnings. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to have some kind of breakthrough here. And the breakthrough is there's some kind of reach out. But Ace of Swords is some kind of realization about something, something you weren't aware of. This could be like a download you get from the universe, some kind of clarity. This could even be, I'm hearing the word redirection. The universe is putting you in a different direction. There's some kind of clarity coming to you, some kind of breakthrough. Tell me about the Phoenix. Seven of Wands. Some of you might have come from very difficult situations where, you know, you've overcome a lot. You're like the Phoenix rising. Now, for some of you, you might be a little bit guarded when this new reach out takes place, or this message comes through, or even if you are seeing someone, when someone wants to take the relationship to the next level, some of you might be a little bit hesitant. Tell me about abundance, please. Six of Swords. Moving forward, healing, journey, stability, and transition. Yeah, so like abundance is having like a positive mindset. So I feel like for a lot of you, because you've done the work, yada yada, you know how to read red flags, you know how to tap into your discernment, or if you don't yet, I feel like the Ace of Swords is what's coming to you, the clarity. There's going to be like another download that kind of levels you up to a new level of seeing people. Something about that. And there's some kind of transition here. But you're definitely moving forward, I can tell you that right now. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, please. Six of Pentacles, generosity, support, material help, gratitude, and charity. So I feel like whoever's coming in, because I asked it to clarify the Knight of Cups, and I feel like that's your person coming in. They could be a younger water sign. You could be the younger water sign, where they have some kind of element of water. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Of course, you probably wouldn't know that if they're new. And you don't want to, off the rip, you don't want to be like, hey, what's your birth chart? Maybe some of you do that. I try to work my way into finding out someone's birth chart a little more slyly, you know. But yeah, this person coming in, it could be a Taurus. This person coming in is very generous and they're very giving. This is the type of person that would give you the shirt off their back, you know, the saying. They'd give you the last quarter if that's all they had. This is a person that could also be involved in their community. They could believe that the taking care of those around you, community is very important. This person is very giving. They believe what you give is what you get back, but that's not why they give. They give just because they feel that that's why we're here, is to give. So this person coming in seems really good. I like this person. Or if this is the person you're currently involved with, they seem like they have a good head on their shoulders. Tell me about the Temperance, please. The World: achievement, fulfillment, wholeness, harmony, and belonging. So the World card, this could be somebody, maybe they live at a distance, or you're thinking about moving somewhere. I got it, you know, I asked to clarify the Temperance card. There could be something you're waiting on to get approval so that you can travel. Maybe you're waiting on your passport to come back. Maybe you're going to travel with this person. Maybe you both have a love for traveling, this person coming in. The World card to me also signifies one ending for another to begin. Some kind of completion that you've completed, something like completed. Maybe you're graduating from college. Maybe you are switching jobs. Maybe you're ending a relationship, something like that. It looks like there's a completion of it. But then for others, I feel like this could be something to do with travel. Tell me about the Fool. Queen of Cups. Yeah, so this person is very emotionally intelligent, whomever it is. Cancer energy. This person could also be a healer. This person, I just get that this person is very in touch with their feelings. They could be a highly sensitive person, aka empath. But yeah, I feel like this person is very in touch with who they are. Give me more clarity, please. Oh, sorry, Stell. Sorry, my dog's in here. I just dropped a card on her. Maybe somebody's spirit animal's a dog. Or this person's going to be your best friend. I know my dog's my best friend. But this person's going to be very loyal too. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Cups. Okay, I feel like they could have gone through something pretty bad too, which is probably why they are an empath or just highly sensitive or evolved. This could have been from childhood. But I feel like this person is someone who's overcome hardship. Could be why they're very generous in their community also, because they know what it's like to struggle. And when they see a need, they fulfill it. They feel like it's their duty. They're one of these people that feel like they are brought here. I'm getting also Mormon. They might be practice the Mormon religion, or a religion where they, about doing good works. Not that that's how your salvation comes through, but like something to do with you believe that it follows good works. If you are who you claim to be, then good works would follow. I feel like they could be like this because they had a lucky break in life, and they're one of these people that, while yes, hard work does bring prosperity, they also feel like some people catch a lucky break. They believe that some people just are more lucky than others. They don't they don't necessarily buy into the capitalistic, I want to say, mindset where, you know, anyone can be rich if you work hard enough. They do believe that people are born into an advantage over a disadvantage. You know, some people just have bad luck, but they feel like something in life, which is really weird. I'm channeling this person pretty strongly. They feel like they were given a lucky break, some kind of blessing or good luck from the universe, and they want, because of that, they want to give back to their community. So that's definitely what I'm getting on this person coming in. This is definitely some kind of like humanitarian, could be an Aquarius type of person coming in. So I'd be on the lookout for that. I also heard you might find them at the food pantry on the weekend. And they aren't doing it for show. This is a person that really enjoys volunteer work, but they're successful. This person does not take for granted the blessings, whatever you want to call it, luck, however you view it. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles, please. The Hierophant, yep. And this person, I would say, dates with intention. This is not somebody that you would just find, don't get mad at me, at the bar, the local bar, just picking up anyone random. Nope. This person dates, and I'm not saying all people that go to bars just go to pick up random people. You know what I'm saying? This is a person that dates with intention. If they ask you out, I feel like you could be darn sure that they've got on your social media and researched you. So it's almost like they saw some kind of light in you. And obviously, if you're on a tarot channel, you do have light within you. You know, people who watch tarot are always on a journey, or always following the light. They know that there's more in this world than just meets the eye. And I feel like this person has picked that up on you. You got the Hierophant here. So they like a traditional relationship. This is somebody who, if they ask you out, they're not entertaining a bunch of people, even from the beginning. Not saying that's what you got to do, but I'm saying this, you will be their center of attention. So 1717, when I looked at the clock, look that up. All right, so that's the person coming in, folks. Oh, let me grab this way over here. Let's see what we got. It is safe for you to love. So this could be your person. Ooh. And you got finances and career, and pay attention to the red flags. So if this is about a job offer, of course, we can go back and forth. Make a calculated risk. Make a calculated risk in anything you do. I'm all about taking chances. I kind of like them calculated, you know, a little bit. But it came out with finances and career, so I'm assuming that has to do with some kind of financial situation, or this is like a side note. If there's something coming in regarding a financial decision, it's like pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, and I feel like that's saying before you jump. Could be an acquisition of a business or something. Before you jump, read the fine print. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying make sure you make a calculated risk. Tell me a little bit more. And calling in your soulmate. So for some of you, this read was about calling in your soulmate. This is like your ideal person. And some of you have been single for quite some time, getting that message. And this is true love. So that's a pretty great reading. I really like this person. I think it's really great when I can channel the other person, can really dive into who they are, and I like that. So that's who you have coming in. Of course, you know, read doesn't resonate for everybody. Take the parts that do, that make sense, and apply those. Let's get some oracle before we close it out. All right, universe, what are the side messages for my collective? What are the side messages for my collective? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level and deep healing. I feel like you got that the other day. Warrior woman. I'm going to say, or warrior man. Have you answered your deepest calling? So for some of you, you are transforming, or you have transformed, and the universe is asking you to use this wisdom for a mission or a calling in life. This person could in fact be coming in together. Like I said, I've gotten vibes that they help in the community. Maybe there's something the two of you are going to do together, something like that. One more, Spirit. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, and dreaming a new world into being. So again, I'm getting like those humanitarian vibes where the two of you together have a desire to make a community better or contribute some way into the world, being called to do your mission, whatever that is. So I hope this helps somebody out there. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm Kat with Spiritual Guidance. If I resonate, please like and subscribe. And if it didn't resonate this time, tomorrow might be your day. Okay, thanks.